Hello lovely kids. How are you all? Fine? Okay. I'm your Inkle Miss. Welcome back to our today's computer class. Children, in our last class, we have started our chapter 5. Name is Editing Text in 2010. Now today we are going to learn components of MS Word 2010. Okay, the main screen components of Word 2010, which is given on page number 42, 4 to 42 in your computer textbook. So open it and be ready for study. Let's start. Children, on the screen you can see components of MS Word 2010. This picture is also given in your textbook on page number 42. Here, first let's start with File tab. So this is File tab, then after Quick Access Toolbar, then after this is Title bar, then after Minimize button, Maximize button and Close button. These three buttons are in most of applications for minimize, maximize and close the application. Now you can see this whole red box. Yes, this whole red box is called ribbon. Yes, it contains tabs and groups. These are tabs. Home, insert, page layout, these are tabs, and under these clipboard, font, paragraph, these are groups. So ribbon contains tabs and groups. Next is cursor. Yes, this is cursor. From here we can start typing. This is our document area. This white part, in this white part we can do anything in Word. Can edit text and type text. Next is status bar. Status bar give us status of MS Word 2010. From here to here, this part, whole part is called application window, and this white part is called document window. Word 2010 is divided in two windows. First is application window and second is document window. So this is the introduction of components of Word 2010. Now let's get detailed information about each of these. Children, let's start with title bar. Title bar placed at the top of the Word 2010 window. It displays the document name followed by the program name. Here you can see this is blue line box is title bar. It contains document name here written as document 1 and followed by program name. The program name is Microsoft Word. So when we save our file and give any name of that file, it will show here the name of file. The by default name is document 1. When we open Word 2010, it will give name automatically and which is document 1. And when we save our file, it will give our name to the file and it will display here at the file name in title bar. Okay, so next is Quick Access Toolbar. It is placed at the top left of the Word 2010 window besides the File tab. It contains the buttons for the save, undo and redo commands. Here you can see on the screen, it is title bar. This is title bar. It contains first option is save, then undo and redo. These three options. By clicking on this arrow, we can add or remove options from the Quick Access Toolbar. It will give us all the options which are available in File tab. Okay. So this is Quick Access Toolbar. Now next tool is ribbon. The ribbon contains several tabs on it such as file, home, insert, page layout, etc. You can see on the screen the red line box. This red line box is whole called ribbon. Ribbon contains tabs and groups. This file, home, insert, page layout, reference, mailings, review, view, these all are tabs. And here home tab is open. You can see here home tab is open, and these are clipboard, font, paragraph, styles. These are groups of home tab. So ribbon contains two parts, tabs and groups. This is about ribbon. Now next is file tab. You can see file tab on the screen here. Here it is file tab. This blue button is the main button of Word 2010 and the name is file tab. File tab is displayed at the upper left corner of the Word 2010 window under the quick access toolbar. Under means below the quick access toolbar. File tab contains all the options related to file, such as we can open new file, save the file, open the file, etc. These options are contained in file tab. We can create, open, save and print a file by selecting the file tab. Next is ruler. There are two rulers in Word 2010 window. Horizontal ruler, this is horizontal ruler, and this is vertical ruler. These two rulers. It is placed at the top of the document, horizontal ruler, and it measures the width of the document page. It measures the width of the document page. The number also given on the ruler 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Now, next is vertical ruler. Vertical ruler measures the height of the work area. This is our work area, white part of the document. And the vertical ruler will measure the height of the document. It is located at the left of the document window, at the left side of the document window. So this is two rulers, horizontal and vertical ruler. Next is working area. You know very well working area? Yes, the white part of the Word 2010 is called working area, or we can also say it document area. This area is used for writing text. So, see on the screen, this blue line box, this white part is called working area of the Word 2010. Here we can type anything because here cursor is placed, and we can start typing and edit our text in this area. We can also say that this is main area of Word 2010 where we do all our work. Next is status bar. Status bar is displayed at the bottom of the Word 2010 window. Here it is status bar. This blue box is called status bar. You can see information about the current document. Current document means the document which is open in Word window, such as number of pages. Here you can see page 1 of 1. Here it is page 1, so it is written as 1 of 1. When in our file 3 to 4 pages are there, then it will show us current page, like total 4 pages are there in our file, and we are on first page, so it will show us 1 of 4. It will count total number of pages. And words, how many words you typed in your document, it will count and show us. Just now we don't type any words, or our working area is blank, so that it will display words 0 because no any words in working area. When we type, then it will count the words and give number here. Words, 5 words, 6 words, whatever. Okay, so this is status bar. It will also contains view buttons and zoom slider bar. On the right side of the status bar, here it is zoom slider bar. This is, you can see the minus sign and plus sign buttons. Clicking on minus button, you can decrease the size of the document. This document size you can decrease by clicking on minus button, and by clicking on plus button you can increase the size of the document. For this you can also use this arrow. You can also remove from left side, you can decrease, and going to right side you can increase the page size of the document. So this is all about status bar. Now next is scroll bars. You all know there are two scroll bars in MS Word 2010 window, the vertical scroll bar and the horizontal scroll bar. Here you can see on the screen the vertical scroll bar. This is vertical scroll bar and it is used to move the screen display towards up and down. You can go up and down in your document using vertical scroll bar. And using horizontal scroll bar, you can move your screen from left to right. Okay, you can move your document using scroll bars, either using horizontal or vertical scroll bar. Next is zoom slider. It is present at the extreme right corner of the status bar that we have already seen in the status bar, zoom slider bar. Using this, we can increase or decrease the size of our document, or we can say that we can enlarge or reduce the size of the Word 2010 document. So this is zoom slider bar. This is all about MS Word 2010 components. These all components you can use when you are working in Word 2010. In next class, we will go further in this chapter and learn new topics. Till then, stay safe, learn well. Goodbye. Thank you.